Hola, this is Willing to Disney. I am Trisha and he is
Joe.
And this last month we've been thinking about launching a new YouTube channel, maybe because we've been very bored here at home.
The lockdown is dragging.
Not much to do. Okay, so we're planning to do some like different videos, obviously here from home, and then we'll be traveling to Disney every year.
Hopefully.
As we're at DVC now. So, what else?
So yeah, I think as Trisha said, there is going to be a focus on DVC. I think in the UK, people know less about it than they do in America, so we're going to do a series about that. We're also going to be looking at disability travel, specifically disability Disney, but I'm sure we'll mix in some other tips and tricks there as well, just for general travel with disability. But we thought today, for the first video, we'd introduce ourselves a little bit. So we're going to do a little bit of a question and answer. We've written the questions, so yeah, there's going to be.
Are they interesting or no?
Maybe partially.
Right.
We've tried to make them interesting. We tried to put a Disney spin on the questions.
All right.
We may do a future Q&A with your questions. So yeah, Instagram, comment down below, however you want to get them to us. So yeah, we're going to get that underway now.
Okay, so let's have a look. Oh, I don't really know which film, but I had to look on Google and I found out there's like a film called Benji the Hunted, which I actually haven't seen, and it's part of some series. But if you've seen it and you know if it's any good, please leave the comments down below. And what about you?
I think it's about a dog, Benji the Hunted.
Is it?
Pretty sure Benji was a dog.
Yeah, looks pretty famous, but no idea about it. Maybe because I was very little.
I don't know Benji either. Well, yeah, you were little. You were literally being born.
Well, yeah, no.
So you were very little. No Disney films came out the year I was born. However, if you go forward 1 year, Return to Oz was released, which is a very creepy film if you've seen it. I'm sure you have. As well as that, around that time, you can probably tell that I'm glancing off camera at a Wikipedia page. The Black Cauldron also came out in 1985, which has got a long Disney history. I'm sure many of you know about that film. First PG-rated Disney film that didn't fare very well. But weirdly, I don't know if you know this, the first film I ever saw at the cinema was a Disney film.
Which one?
Have a guess.
Don't know.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Oh, yeah.
And the bit with the... I've not seen Honey, I Shrunk the Kids probably since I saw it in the cinema. But I remember that I think there was an ant in that film that really scared me as a young child. But yeah, that was the first film that I saw in the cinema.
So you didn't like it?
Yeah, so basically I've done a terrible answer to that question because no Disney film came out the year I was born, from what I can tell. But Return to Oz and The Black Cauldron came out the year after. So yeah, there you go.
I'm from Spain, and I can actually don't think about like anything that has been filmed in Spain. However, I watched Tomorrowland, which is a kind of futuristic film which doesn't have really good reviews. But when I was watching it, then suddenly I realized that I was able to recognize many of the places that were filmed there. I was like, oh, well, I've been there, I've been in the future, because they've been actually filmed in Valencia, which is in the southeast of Spain. And just because they got a very, very modern architecture there. And what about you?
Something else about Tomorrowland as well, isn't there? What did we notice at the very start of Tomorrowland? Where do they film?
Don't remember.
There's a scene on it, It's a Small World.
Oh yeah!
If you've seen that film, check it out. It is on Disney Plus.
Yeah, have a look.
I'm from Manchester in England. No films have been set here, but one of the Captain America films was actually filmed here. I can't remember which one because I'm not a massive Marvel fan. But yeah, Captain America was filmed here. I'm from England, so quite a lot of films have been set here. I suppose
Robin Hood.
Robin Hood. I'll just go with my favourite though, Winnie the Pooh, which, yeah. I don't actually know where in England it's set, interestingly. But yeah, Winnie the Pooh was set here, and Captain America filmed about half a mile away from here. There you go.
I'm a Spanish tutor based in England, and I just teach Spanish to adults and kids. But if Disney, if you're watching this, I really, really would like to be an Imagineer. Because in the past, as I've been studying architecture, so that would be like a really, really cool job to have.
I work in the civil service. Yeah.
Do you enjoy that?
No, it doesn't deserve any further comment. Very dull. Or if you are based in America, a government job, but not an exciting government job. If I could work at Disney, obviously who wouldn't want to be an Imagineer? But if I put that to one side, I just want to be the person that designs the snacks.
And eat them afterwards.
Well, you know, food designer / tester.
Okay, right.
Yeah. And maybe operating Expedition Everest would be quite cool.
Nice.
Pressing the go button.
Well, when I was a kid, I used to watch a lot Dumbo, which actually is a bit creepy when you watch again when you're an adult.
A bit.
Yeah, have you watched it?
It's very creepy.
And another film that I also used to watch a lot was The Lion King. But I don't think like it is my favorite film, but not only because I like the film itself, but also because my parents bought me like a little tape with all the soundtrack for the music, so I used to sing along every single day, even when we were traveling, just like listen and listen.
Oh, I bet your parents loved that.
Yeah, it's cute music there.
Yeah.
And now, as an adult, I go to Animal Kingdom to see this amazing show called The Festival, The Lion King, where they got like all the music there. But the problem is that then I realize I don't really know the lyrics because I know all the lyrics in Spanish. And actually they sing in English.
They don't really flow as well in Spanish.
Oh, it's pretty good, yeah.
Was it Elton John that wrote that soundtrack? I don't know if he wrote them in Spanish.
Oh yeah, but still.
It may not have been
music in Spanish. But yeah, it seems like I have to learn the new English version for me.
What did you... We've not seen the remake of The Lion King, have we?
Oh yeah, I did. Yeah.
One of us has. Did you see
yeah.
it?
That was in the plane. That was in the plane when I was traveling to Florida. You were sleeping.
That sounds like
I actually watched the two of them. I watched like the original version and then the new one to compare. Yeah.
I'm a big Disney fan, but something that's probably going to come across is I'm probably more of a Disney Parks fan than a Disney Films fan. Because whenever we're on the flying out to Disney, Trisha watches all the Disney films, and I think last time I watched about 6 episodes of The Wire.
Not Disney related, no, nothing.
Favourite Disney film is easy for me. Any of the Muppets films.
Is that a Disney film?
Well, some of the more recent ones are Disney films.
Yeah. Not the original one, like the very beginning?
No. Well, I don't know if Walt Disney now owned them, but I'm a massive Muppets fan. But if I can't,
Can't see that.
There he is. But if I can't pick a Muppets film, it's a difficult one to answer because it's kind of changed through my life. When I was younger, I loved Aladdin. I obviously still do. Robin Williams is brilliant in that film.
Mm-hmm.
But of the more recent Disney stuff, I was a really big fan of The Incredibles.
Really?
Yeah, I like that a lot. You knew that.
What's it? We don't have any picture with them.
No, because I don't know. I really like that film, but they don't really feel like sort of people that I'd meet and greet with. But the ultimate...
We saw the meet and greet, but we didn't queue for it.
Well, true, but it was a long queue. But the ultimate favourite, if I can't have the Muppets, I've mentioned Aladdin, I've mentioned The Incredibles, would be the old, not the new, the old Winnie the Pooh films.
Aww.
The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. Yeah.
We did meet Winnie the Pooh
Many
a lot
times.
of time, yeah. Exactly.
So, yeah, that would be mine. I'm amazed Trisha did mention Stitch.
Did you watch the film?
I'm going to be honest, I haven't seen Lilo and Stitch, but we are hoping to go to Ohana in December.
Yeah.
So I'll be meeting. I've actually met Stitch. You've probably seen it on Instagram.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, my favorite ones are obviously Chip and Dale. Just because when I was young, I used to watch The Rescue Ranger a lot. And also, one of my favorite animals are the squirrels. I know they are not the squirrels, they are chipmunks, but actually they are both little rodents, so pretty similar. And also, did you know that they are actually called different in Spanish? They are called Chip y Chop. And in France?
Tick and Tack, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm not going to reopen the whole Muppets debate. It would be Animal or Kermit if they're not Disney characters. Tigger, almost certainly.
Oh.
Little spin-off question for you to throw it in there.
Yeah.
What would you say, just one word, who's your favourite of the Fab Five? Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Pluto, Donald, Daisy. That's more than five.
Difficult question, but I think I will go with Donald.
That's annoying because that was also my choice. So I'm going to say second favourite, Pluto.
Yeah, that's a good one as well.
I'm a dog person.
Well, it's kind of like a difficult one because I actually really like the Animal Kingdom, the Magic Kingdom. Also, Echo is like really, really different. But if I do have to choose one, I believe it's going to be the Animal Kingdom. Just because I really think like the Imagineers has done like an amazing job with all the different areas, and especially with the Savannah thing. So I really, really like that one.
Yeah, that will probably be my choice as well. But just to be a little bit different, I suppose I'll say Epcot. I think when I was a child and first went to Disney World, it was just unlike anything I'd seen before. And I know it's not in its best state now because of all the construction, but I just think Epcot is a really special park. But I'd also like just to mention very briefly the Disneyland Park in Paris, which I think controversially is better than Magic Kingdom in Florida. Leave that with you.
Well, I'm going to mention the ride in one ride from Florida and one ride from France. So the one from Florida, it will be the Flight of Passage, because I really love all the area for Pandora, and I think it's like such a brilliant ride. And then for the one in France, I'm going to choose the which one was it?
Big Thunder Mountain.
That's it. I'm going to choose the Big Thunder Mountain just because it's like a bit different from the one in Florida. So this one is actually going under the lake, and it goes really fast. So it's a bit more like intense rather than the one in Florida. But it's pretty cool.
For me, it's easy. In Florida, Fast and the Furious, the ride.
That's not even Disney, is it?
I'm joking. That will be for the worst ride I've ever been on. Florida, it's so hard. There's so many, but I'm going to go to Tower of Terror. It's one of my favourite rides anywhere in the world, at any park. I absolutely love it. It's brilliant.
Is it?
We have a really weird reaction to it, whereby Trisha is really scared of that ride. And so much so that when we went to Paris recently, I went on it quite a few times. She went on it once, and that was enough. But it just makes me laugh. I can't explain why. I just have this natural reaction just to start laughing. I love the Tower of Terror. The theming's amazing. The ride experience is amazing. Everything about it is just top-class Imagineering. And I think Disney are at their best when they're working on original ride ideas rather than rides based on films. And in Paris, it would be Phantom Manor. I love the Haunted Mansion. And Phantom Manor is pretty much the same. It's just been modernised a little bit. The building is better. The setting is better. It's just a wonderful ride.
I go to several hobbies, and one of them, just because I'm very, or I want to think I am a very creative person, so I like to design my own materials for my lessons, and also currently I'm designing some Disney-inspired prints, which hopefully I will be able to show with you soon.
I'm not as interesting as that. I like video games. I like computer games.
Yeah, like many
And
people.
yeah, and I don't like taking photographs, but I like photography. I like the end result. I love cityscapes and stuff like that. So yeah, photography.
Well, that one is really easy. It's going to be my Chip and Dale drawing.
Yeah, it was personalised, wasn't it? You got to...
Yeah, I got to pick could pick from two different colors. So I picked the green and the purple, and it's like the drawing is like Halloween inspired.
Obviously, you can see it on screen now. I'm sure there'll be some sort of magic where it's just going to appear.
Yeah.
We got it in Disney Springs, didn't we?
Yeah, it was like from Disney Springs. I don't remember the name of the shop.
No,
I remember. It was like an art shop.
It was an art shop.
So they got like different drawings and like frames and everything.
It was basically like, as I remember, it was a big wallet with hundreds of different pictures, and you could pick.
Yeah, so you just pick your design, and then if they have it, you can just buy it. But if not, they will draw for you. So
yeah, it was really cool, wasn't it? We sort of asked for it on the evening, and then the next evening we could collect it.
Yeah, because ours wasn't there, but they say yeah, it's not a problem at all.
So it is pretty cool that you can literally see somebody drawing the sketch. So yeah, I can't remember how much it cost. We don't want to give you a price, but it wasn't as expensive as you'd think, was it?
$70, something like that.
I'm really not sure, but whatever it wasn't as expensive as we would have thought.
60, 70, something like that.
Yeah. Okay. I also got mine from Disney Springs. I'm a bit tight with money, but as has probably come across in this video, I am a massive fan of Jim Henson and the Muppets. And again, it's on the screen now, I'm sure, in somewhere. Might be covering all of us, I don't know. But I bought this abstract, it's a canvas print of a painting. I don't know the name of the artist, we'll put it down below, because it's on the back and I don't have it to hand right now. I got it from, again, a shop in Disney Springs. I think the name is on the back of the canvas, the name of the shop, so we will again put that in the description. It's really abstract, as you can see. It's The Electric Mayhem from the Muppets, and I love Animal, so yeah, that will be my favourite piece of Disney merchandise. I think it was about $130, something like that, but yeah, for me it was well worth it.
Yeah, and it fit in the luggage. We could manage.
That was we should really have brought an extra suitcase back with all the merchandise we brought. In fact, you're thinking about doing a video, aren't you?
Yeah.
Looking at the merchandise that we've bought.
With all the merchandise from, let's say, from Florida, and also from France.
And
from the outlet.
We'll talk.
This comes from the outlet.
Yeah, it's very cheap. So does
that. Yeah, with that.
That's all for another video. We'll also talk about Disneyland's Paris merchandise, because let's just say we weren't hugely impressed.
A lot.
Not great.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, that's that.
One of our favorites is Katie and Dean do Disney.
Yeah, we really like Callum and Sean, Daisy and Lila, KnappilyEverAfter.
Ellen are dreaming.
They're great. They seem to get everywhere. Prince Charming Dev, really good content.
Crispy S'more, they are really funny.
Yeah, they are.
Always.
Really natural. Yaz and Ash, enjoy their trips and their t-shirts.
And of course, the Teen Tracker.
Yeah, Teen Tracker really got us into...
That's how everything started, with the Teen Tracker.
Yeah, I've been watching Teen Tracker for years, but he doesn't really... Yeah, he's great. We will leave a link below to all of those channels, although I can't imagine there's any of those that you're not already aware of. But
you might be following all of them already.
Yeah, we'll still pop a link down there.
Many thanks for watching our video, and hope that you all enjoy it.
Yeah, please follow us on Instagram. It's at Wheeling to Disney. Leave a comment down below. We'll probably do another Q&A in the future. So if you want to leave any questions, that's fine. Don't forget also give us a like and subscribe. We really appreciate it. Next content from us will be DVC related. And yeah, that's all. Thank you very much. Take care and speak to you soon.
Adios.
Are we counting down? 3.
No. It's fine, because I will edit it when I'm ready. Okay.
Right, I'll do the countdown.
Don't look at the camera because maybe when I close
Just
you.
funny though, every time you tell me not to do it. Sit back. Give me Kermit. Right, I'll do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Right, I'll do the countdown. 3.
Then when I edit, you will be. Yeah.
3.
I'm good to go that.
2, 1. I'll do the countdown. 2, 3. I'll do the countdown. 10, 9, 8,
Oh,
7,
come on.
3,
Don't
2,
edit.
1, go.
Disney inspired Prince.
I'll do the countdown. 3, 2, 1. I'll do the countdown. 3, 2. Kermit, you had a drink, mate. 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah, should you say things in between?
Right, 3, 2, 1, go.